Welcome back, dear viewers. You're still watching Nile Cruise on Nile TV, dear viewers. In this segment, we have a very special, interesting, dear viewers, segment that we're going to be discussing and tackling. And of course, on top of all, we have with us Dr. Fouad Sherbiny, who is the director and master maker of this film that we're going to be discussing in this segment, dear viewers. A very good day, Dr. Fouad, and it's a pleasure to have you with us today in today's episode of Nile Cruise. And it's always a pleasure to have you, of course.
It's always a pleasure, and it's always a pleasure to be with you and with the Nile crew, of course. Family, I would say family, not crew.
Thank you so much, Doctor.
Because I'm always, I think always
Special the guest.
Yeah, no, I mean when you have a very good crew, it's always a family. It's not just business, or it's not just work. So I would say this, the Nile crew or Nile family.
Thank you so much, sir. Could you introduce yourself, please?
Of course, I wanted to have all the crew. يعني, yes, exactly. So I have one of the best writers. We were three writing the film. Me and Nurhan and Nada. So Nada is one of the people who wrote with me, the film. Mr. Sameh is one of the actors, and actually he was graduated from the cinematics workshop. He took with me 2 workshops for acting. He was one of the best actors in the film.
Sir, what's the name of the film, Dr. Fouad?
Sabra.
Sabra.
Exactly. And it actually has a meaning. Sabra in Arabic means like she's like waiting, or she's waiting for her, we would say, for her life, or for what's going to happen next. So I think they should talk.
Could you mention your name, please, sir?
My name is Sameh. I'm an actor in this movie. And also I'm working with in cinematics.
Okay. As a graduate of cinematics, sir, workshop, how has your training influenced your approach to acting?
Actually, it gave me more benefits, like more confidence and learning how to acting on camera as a professional.
Okay, is this your first experience, sir?
Actually, yes.
Yes, it's your first experience. What was it like working with director Dr. Fouad Sherbiny?
Dr. Fouad is a professional person, so working with him was very nice and easily, and the atmosphere of the location is very beautiful.
Nada, what inspired you to write the story of Sabra, and what themes were you hoping to explore through the film?
Dr. Fouad was talking about a true story, and I was inspired it.
How were you inspired? What inspired you to write this film? Yes, of course, you wrote the film, Dr. Fouad, with her. You can.
We were talking actually, and then a friend of mine told me a true story about the film. And then I told her the story. I told her the plot. I told her the idea. She told me it's very nice. We should do it. We should put more dramatic theme to the plot. And then that's how it came, and that's how we all wrote it.
We move on to the pillar of this, of course, the master maker of this filmmaking. What actually, Dr. Fouad, drew you to the world of filmmaking, and how has your passion for storytelling evolved over the years?
Of course, the passion. The passion, I wouldn't say it evolved. I would say it became bigger. It didn't change.
You became more enthusiastic.
Exactly. Yeah, it didn't change.
Because you were successful, so each time you reach success, you have to work harder and move to a higher level and make and up level your job, so or your passion.
Because
so
you always
became more difficult.
Exactly. I would no. Actually, I wouldn't say it became more difficult, because each day you learn more experience. So things become easier. They become more but they become easier. I would say that I'm more into, like, maybe like 10 or 12 years ago, I would say I would maybe think of changing the career or so, or maybe 15 years ago or something like this. But now, no, I, I wouldn't do this. I wouldn't even think of this.
Dr. Fouad, I met you 5 years ago, as you mentioned. Definitely, there's difference in the personality, and different in the character, and different in the means of talking and handling your interview. Can you tell us about a specific film project where you aimed to shed light on a particular women's issue, and what message did you hope to convey, and what inspired you to bring Sabra to the screen? Taking into consideration, sir, and I don't see it as a woman alone. I see it as a man and a woman, and everybody can face this challenge.
I would say, first of all, I want to say something about the 5 years. You didn't change. You are so professional as you are. This is something I have to say. Of course, when you live each day you live, you gain more experience. Not only in work, in life. As a filmmaker or as a director, the more I gain, the more I would put my, I would say, my experience in the film, and how I can persuade, the viewers as the message I want to tell them, or as the plot of the film, and so on. So, of course, this has changed, and this will change even tomorrow. Something I would change tomorrow. 1 year ago, 1 year. After 1 year, I would change. After 5 years, I would change. This is normal.
Inspired you, Dr. Fouad?
What inspired me for this film, Sabra, actually it's a true story. A true story, a true humanitarian story. Even if it was not for a female, if it was something for a male, also I would do this film. Because it tackles something that happens and happened and will happen. And if people don't understand that we have this problem in our society, maybe it would not be fixed.
What is the problem, sir?
Actually, the problem is, as the viewers will see.
The film is screened, of course.
Yeah.
Okay, so you can tell me the problem.
Yes, of course I will tell you, and the viewers will also.
I'm not
see.
taking you out of context.
No.
I don't know.
And the viewers will see the film also. The problem is, actually, it's more than one problem. Having divorce, this was the main problem, and then aftermath of divorce, the woman, the mother, she wants someone to be paying for her daughter, her expenses and so on.
What happened to the father? He stopped spending?
He stopped spending, and he divorced the mother, and he's not living with them anymore. So by this, she started to see another guy, and the other guy is not very well.
He's not wealthy?
He is. Yeah, we would not say wealthy enough, but he has money. He's spending money on them, but he's not a good guy.
Do you think the idea of marrying a person for the sake of expenditures, or for paying off money, is ethical?
I will answer this question, but I want to tell you something. And he tried to rape the girl, the daughter. Her name is Sabra. And this is why we are saying Sabra, as she is Sabra for her life in Arabic. Well, of course, psychologically she's not very well, and he was doing the doctor's
a psychologist?
As a psychologist, yes, because her brain is totally not stable, of course, after what happened.
So she paid off for her wrong judgment?
Of course.
The mother?
Of course.
Okay. So it's unethical?
It is unethical, and it started...
Unethical to get married a guy for the sake of money?
Of course. It's totally acceptable to have another guy.
Of course, but in the context of love and care, and not of the context of spending.
Exactly. exactly, exactly. This is the so it has some many problems uh, around having the bad guy in the bad place.
Okay, Dr. Fouad, did you collaborate with women rights organizations or activists to inform or support your filmmaking efforts?
Support, no, but screening, yes. The film was screened in Morocco, in Egypt, and it all was women's rights institutes
Institutions and
our
organizations.
organizations and so, but someone paid for me or helped me before or sponsored or no, it was all the production of cinematics, which I'm the manager of the company and a shareholder.
Okay, Dr. Fouad Sherbiny, wrapping up this interview, and sorry for being short today. How did you see the impact of this movie on the audience after you did screen the movie?
Actually, there was people who are very, I would say, passionate and they liked the idea very much. And others were telling me, "Do you mean that we don't have that we have? Yeah, if someone is divorced, he would not get married again?" Told them
No,
no.
get married in an ethical way.
Some people,
It's not about money. It's never about money.
some people from the audience see no, she should get married for money. This is okay.
Dr. Fouad, anybody in this in every situation where there are people that agree and that there are people that disagree, their criticism and their of course people that hail and praise everything that anyone does, and this is life and this is how we continue. But when it comes to money, it's strictly forbidden to pay your life for money. You work hard, get the money, money gets you, but money never buys class. Dr. Fouad Sherbiny, thank you very much for today's, of course, interview. It was an amazing interview.
It's amazing
And
with
always
you,
amazing
of
to meet
course.
you, sir. Nada, thank you very much for being with us. Nada, you're a writer in this film. Thank you very much for joining us. And Mr. Samah, thank you very much, an actor in the film that played the role of the psychologist. Thank you very much for joining. Dear viewers, stay tuned. We'll be back again. Don't go away.